Hey YouTube, Apex Viper 1 again, back with another video review. Sorry it's been so long since my last video. I've had a lot of stuff going on and I haven't really had anything to review. I know that's what I said last time, but lightning strikes twice. What I have for you today is a video of a new belt that I got. I ordered it from WWE Shop last week. I think it was last Thursday. And I got it yesterday. I got the belt yesterday on Friday. So, good quick shipping. It was about a week. Yeah. Let's see, pardon me. Obviously, I have a cold here. It's almost like it's snowy in Minnesota here. I'll show you another view of beautiful, snowy Minnesota. But, yeah, so that's it. Here we are. I keep bumping that. Sorry. Yeah, so that's that. Now I'm going to start the review. And here is what I got. Not that one. That one I already have. I have a video on it. You can check it out. I just have it here for reference and comparison. What I got is the white strap Intercontinental Championship. And I got one of the ones with the scratch logo on it because I enjoy the scratch logo more than I do the new network logo. New network logo is fine. Nothing really against it. It's just not my favorite. You know, I understand you've got to move forward. There's progression. There's all whatnot like that. But I just prefer the scratch logo better. So I got that one. They were having a special deal. It seemed like they were having a special deal on all the scratch logo stuff. So I bought the scratch logo belt. It is the commemorative edition. It is plastic. It's really light. Really, you know, doesn't take a lot. But so here we go with the review. I'll start from left to right. So here we have the 2x8 male snap box. Snaps are just fine. They are a little bit different colored. Like you can see it right there. They're different colored than the plates. Whatever. That doesn't really bother me. You can especially see it on the female snap box side. Because the tip, the gold tip, is the same color as the plates. And it is plastic too. Plastic on both sides. The one on the WWE title came with a metal underside. You can see that it's screwed in there, which adds a little bit of weight. I love it. But this one is all plastic, held in with the plastic grommet snaps. That's fine. Saves money. I understand. I get it. But anywho, over here, so they have the tooling. It's a little bit different tooling. It looks, I think this kind of tooling looks a little bit better than the tooling that they put into the WWE title. This one just looks like, you know, somebody smacked it with a bunch of rocks and stuff. It still looks good. It still looks really, really good. It's a big improvement from the you know, patch boxes they used to put on, where they used to sew them on, and sometimes they put the different textured simulated leather on there. I'm so glad they don't do that anymore. I hope they're going to continue not doing that. I think on a couple of versions of this, they have started to do that again. I hope they floated away from that, because that's not wise. But they did the same thing on this. The snap boxes are completely stamped. They're not sewn in, which makes the strap a little bit thinner, a little bit more TV real. But of course, this one here, I think they came up with this design for this type. In fact, I know they did before they came up with a new version for that. So it's the old stiff figs strap. Like I'm holding it with one finger, and it's pretty well, like it sinks into itself, but it's, you know, it's really stiff. You can tell. But for the price, you know, I figure whatever. I you know, did it this once, and So I'm happy with it for the price I paid. Here are the side plates. You have the smaller outer plate with the grapplers. You've got the bigger inner side plate with the wrestlers doing some kind of pin or maybe like an over-the-shoulder throw. Got the good old Scratch logo in the background. And we are continuing to the main plate. Hello. It's really good, really clean, really nice. Like I said, I got the one with the Scratch logo. Intercontinental Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. It says all the basic stuff. Got the stars. 6-star set. Got the globe. The globe is perfect. I wish the blue would have been just a little bit darker. Like how it's showing here on the camera is a little darker than how it actually is. It's more like a lighter, almost like you'd think water blue. But if it was a little bit deeper like it's showing now, like in real life, I would have preferred that. I might redo the paint on that later. I don't know. If it suits me, I might. Something, and I don't know if this is like something that's ever happened to anyone before, but something that really drove me crazy is when I got this belt. I got it yesterday, like I said. The paint apps were absolutely perfect. The paint appliques were awesome, except for down here on the word champion, right about here, the paint quit. Like it was like the paint scanner was like, and then like, stopped out right about there. I fixed it. It's not a big deal. But it just really bugged me. I don't know what that was about. But it was like a perfect line. It's not like it, trailed off or like smudged or anything. It just quit right there. But, not a big deal. I took care of it myself. If I wouldn't have said anything, nobody, like you can't even see it. You cannot even see it. So that's fine. It worked out. I did call WWE about it just to let them know that it happened so they can watch out for it. They were really good to work with me. They were, super apologetic and worked with me and everything. The guy, let's see, gave me a couple options. Either they'd print me out a shipping logo or label, and I could send this one back, and they'd send me back a new one, like a brand new one, or they'd take, a little bit of money off my purchase price. So being as I didn't want to wait 2 weeks for another belt, a week to send it back ground, and a week for them to send it back to me ground, I just said, well, take a little bit off my price. They credit it right back to my card. It was just fine. And I fixed it myself. So it was just fine, saved a little bit of money. They really worked with me, and that's the main reason why I'm not saying because I called to complain, make a big deal or anything. I just wanted them to know that it happened, and they worked really well with me. It was great. The guy was super nice. So yeah, that was that. The plate's just fine. 2 side plates, mirrored of these ones. Got the wrestlers on this side, grapplers on the smaller one, Scratch logo. It's all good. And it's molded after the classic Intercontinental belt. I like it. It's got the Intercontinental Champion plate, which is really cool how it's like actually like angled out like that, so it's kind of pointy. I think that makes it extra awesome as like a little bit of a kind of medallion kind of thing. And it's shaped around the thing. And it's got the tooling around it. You can see it's got the tooling around the actual spot where it sits and going around it as well. So that's really cool. And it's got all the shaping and tooling around it too, like there. Now you have the 2x5 mail snap box, WWE logo in the stamping. It's got that on the other side as well. Yeah, it looks really, really good. And then the plastic tip on both sides. So, behold, now we have the back of the belt. Just your basic black back strap. No special texture or anything like they have on some of the belts. Goes all the way across. Yeah, pretty basic. All the plates are held on by the plastic grommets. That's one of the genius ideas that I think they had with the big logo, is they put the screws in, but you know, they have good ideas when they have good ideas. And the strap too. The strap is another thing. That's the main reason I brought the big logo out too. I'll show you that in a second, but for now, there's the patch, officially licensed, copyright 2013, which is really funny that it's 2013 because it had the little hologram sticker right about there, and it had Raw, SmackDown, and ECW on it. I'm not sure why it's still at ECW. I guess they just still use that hologram. But yeah, this is one of the older ones that Figs still does. It's still got the stamp. It's well known that Figs and WWE parted ways and have now gone their own Lonesome Dove style. And now when you get a belt, excuse me, it's got a little patch, officially licensed WWE product championship title, whatever, with all the stars and whatnot. I took the little hologram sticker off because I like him to be as, kind of TV accurate as possible. And there was a time, I think, when John Cena and Edge was having a little feud thing, and they both had a spinner. They both had a spinner belt. Edge had the one with the rated R spinny dealy. And then John Cena had his, with the classic blinged out toy-looking WWE thing. And his was obviously a replica because it had the little sticker on it, the holographic sticker, and that just drove me crazy, and ever since then I don't like the little sticker. I take it off if I can, if not, whatever. And that's, I still have the sticker and everything from the big logo, because that's how they did the patch on the big logo, and the world is they just put it on a sticker now. I still have that because it's cool. I like how they did that, but I took it off so it's more TV accurate. And with the world too, I took it off that one because with the croc backing and stuff, which was a brilliant idea that they put it on the replicas, and I just happened to find a replacement strap online because that's my old like second belt ever world title. I've got the old strap behind there. But yeah, so now that's all that. I digress. Now for the strap. The strap is your basic stiff Figs strap. I did kind of work it in. I do have the creases where I want them. I'm being careful and doing the creases only in warm places where you can get very little creasing and cracking and stuff like that. But it's like it's pretty stiff. It only curves down a little bit. On the weighted side with the tip at the end with the more weight, I'm holding it up on itself and it's not flat yet. That's how it is. It's pretty stiff. It's your basic Fig strap. It's not bad, but you've really got to work it. And you've really got to be careful, because with the kind of stiffer ones, the harder ones, the not as soft ones as this stuff, this is just fine. This stuff flaps like crazy. But you've got to really be careful, because then you start getting cracks and tears on the underside there and whatnot. So just take care of how you do it. Moral of the story. If you, I'm going to put the camera down for a second. If you snap it onto itself, it stays exactly as it is. It doesn't collapse down on itself at all. Not even when it's plate side up, whereas if you snap up the big logo, it's really soft stuff. It folds down on itself really easy. This other one's still hanging up here. But whatever they made this one out of, like, you can see how soft and swingy it is. Even on the side without the tip, it's really floppy. The corners get really good. They go down on themselves really easy. If you hold it by the edge or the crease, it goes right on up on itself. This is the commemorative as well. Just so you know, this is the plastic commemorative. The only metal piece on this one, other than the snaps of course, is the back of the tip, like I said. That is a little metal piece. But, you know, for the price, it is the Intercontinental belt. It is really, really cool. I do really, really enjoy it. And it is worth what I paid, I think. But yeah, so that's it. That is another review done. And I like the cut on it, and it's got all the tooling. I guess it's not done. It's got the shell tooling on it. It's got the good design of the shell tooling that actually looks like shell tooling. And it goes all the way around the plates and stuff. So now that is another video done. I really enjoy this. It's worth it. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thank you.